And good morning, YouTube. It is dark, like really dark. Yeah, I kind of got accustomed to there still being a little light out when I head out to Bullock's Cocktails, but yeah, not today. It is dark, dark. So it's 7:39 p.m. Thursday, September 15th, 2022. And what's really on my mind right now is just how much I've neglected everything beyond going to work at Amazon and fucking with YouTube this week. Like literally everything. I haven't checked my email in days. I know I have an eBay order that was due out like a week ago that I haven't shipped. It's a laser disc, and I'm sure that person has wrote and been like, "Hey, where's my disc?" I also got an email from a customer on eBay about a week ago, which I kind of wanted to respond with kind of like, "Yeah, dude, whatever," but still respond. And now I'm at the point I didn't respond, so that's not cool. And I'm not even sure I put in my tracking, so they might be able to play the game of I didn't get it, get a refund. Yeah, as long, the important thing is I can't fuck up my eBay account. I mean, I'm not doing shit with my eBay right now, and the couple random orders I get from time to time are a pain in my ass, but I can't be neglecting it. Like I have these, well, I can't say I've neglected them. I had 3 orders, 2 of them to the same person into last week. First one I didn't neglect at all. I mean, I didn't get it shipped out quite as quickly as I would have liked to, but I did get it shipped out. Like a shot video of me shipping it out. It's definitely been over a week ago. Anyway, yeah, I remember I vlogged to the post office, and after leaving the post office, in fact, if memory serves, that was when I first figured out how to paste multiple videos together, so I managed to get the trip to and from the post office in the same video, rather than having 2 videos where they go together but don't quite make as much sense separated, which is how people end up watching them. Guy's only got 1 dim headlight. Which actually was my car for quite a while, 1 dim headlight. Now I got 2 dim headlights, so I'm better. Anyway, sorry, my train of thought isn't so clear today. Some days better than others. Kind of tired. I just haven't been sleeping so great this week. Or this morning was super weird. Anyways, that's the eBay thing. Sorry, trying to finish my thoughts on it. You know how annoying it is when you're talking about something, you start talking about someone else, and you don't finish your story? Oh yeah, believe me. Try living with my disjointed brain for a day. See how well you function. So yeah, I got that order shipped, in time. And the very next day, I think, I got, which is great, because, the post office told me that they didn't expect it to be shipped for 3 days, which I thought was weird, since it was just going, across town to Glendale. Shit, if their place was 2-3 miles closer to Bullock's, I'd have just delivered it myself. But, anyway, yeah, I got an email the very next day. Well, I say email, message through eBay's messaging system in my email. Complaining about the cracks, complaining that there were cracks in the jewel boxes. And to be clear, what I'm selling is new old stock CDs. When I put them on eBay, I take high resolution pictures of them. Yeah, it's not uncommon for new old stock CDs to have cracks in the jewel cases. And God knows how many times they've changed hands before they've ended up with me, but they're still factory sealed. I put up high resolution pictures. I pretty well in text document the condition, but pretty much say they're new old stock sold as is. But I do guarantee that they're still factory sealed, which they are. Anyway, person was complaining about cracks in the jewel cases. So, I just need to follow up on it. I was going to email him. I didn't email him right away when I got it because I forget what I was doing, but I was, otherwise kind of busy when the message popped in. I sort of like, I saw a truncated version of it, and as a push to message. I'm like, yeah, I'm not a 24/7 fucking eBay seller, so I'll respond to that. I'll respond to that in a day or two, which is a reasonable time to respond for somebody who has two other jobs. But now it's definitely been at least a week that I haven't responded to it, so not a reasonable time. I know, bad Dan, they should do better. Yeah, there has been a definite uptick in traffic in the evening, just in the last week, which I guess shouldn't surprise me. I mean, things are always slower in the summer in Phoenix and always kick up. Always kick up in the fall. It just seems a little more than normal this year. In fact, I really should have shot video going to Amazon yesterday. I didn't. Although it feels like I've just been posting and shooting shit tons of videos, and I guess to a point I have. When you count the live streams. But when I was headed to God, the voices in my head are chaotic today. I just thought I'd share that. I'm saying headed to, and the voice in my head is saying, one of them saying Gilligan's, one of them saying Castaways, Bullocks. God, it's been so long since I've worked at both Gilligan's or Castaways too. It's just, I don't know. And sometimes just things are just off in my head. That's I guess that's the thrill of having schizoaffective disorder. Anyway, last week, headed to Bullock's. God, I just gotta force myself to think clearly. Sometimes it's harder than others. When I was headed to Bullock's last week, I was still uploading videos from the previous Tuesday. In fact, I don't even think I was halfway through. I was just barely getting going because I shot a lot of videos. Not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday the week before. Shot a lot of videos. And still in the process of uploading them. And I made a lot of extra work for myself on those just because that was when I first kind of learned. I first started messing with a little bit of editing and a little bit of just combining the videos together. And granted, I'm not doing shit for editing compared to an average YouTuber, but I'm just trying to put them together a little bit, better than I have, which is not at all. And so that was making quite a bit of extra work, particularly the thing that's slowing me down, and I should try to really solve that this week. The thing that's slowing me down is that I'm doing all the combining of videos in iMovie on my iPhone, but I'm doing, the only one that I have that's logged into my YouTube is this Obama phone, which I'm shooting on right now. And so at the bare minimum, and that's assuming I shot every segment of something I'm combining on the iPhone. At the bare minimum, I'm having to take and combine those videos together, which isn't a lot of effort, but then the exporting takes a little bit of time. And then I'm having to take that exported longer video, upload that to my Microsoft OneDrive, which sometimes takes a while. I had a lot of download speed with my internet at home, but yeah, upload is capped. And it used to be I could upload them pretty quick at Amazon on their internal Wi-Fi, but apparently somebody And IT has caught on to that, and they've slowed my upload speed way down. And of course, my internet over at Bullock has always been super slow. So, and if I'm uploading it, on my hotspot, from the Obama phone, that's kind of slow as well. So yeah, kind of a time-consuming thing to upload it, and then from there I've got to turn around, download it onto the Obama phone. Sometimes there's the issue where I don't have enough space on it because the Obama phone doesn't have much space on it, and so I got to go back, delete, figure out what I can delete, make some space, then get it downloaded. This guy thought he was going to be slick and pass me on the right. Yeah, that's not the passing lane. Wow, that guy was just now trying to get over to exit right there. It amazes me how many people out here just like try to get over to the right lane in the last second before their exit. I saw a really cool video with a guy in a BMW talking about how Americans don't know how to use lane position on freeways, and I'm inclined to agree, they really don't. And I've seen some other videos showing how people drive in Germany on the Autobahn, and traffic would be a lot better. American drivers could understand that each successive lane, as you go from the right to the left, is for passing, and if you're not actively passing, you need to get to the right lane. But there were a lot of people in the comments saying that they were taught by their driver's ed teacher that the middle lane is the cruising lane, and you should only be in the right lane if you're exiting. And while that's fair to a point, if there's a lot of people going slow in the right lane because they're getting ready to exit, then by all means head over to the next lane and pass. Like right now, I'm driving in the right lane, but I see people coming over. I'm giving them space. There's my warning sign: right lane ends. And at some point, like there, I might be getting out of that lane as well, just because I know that lane ends. And these people are going to have to come over, so I'm making a point to kind of slow down a little bit so they have somewhere to come over to. Sorry, I've got no cohesive thoughts tonight. It's going to be it's going to be one of those mental health nights. Hopefully I can get my focus before I start my show, and at least have a good show tonight. I said in my live stream this morning, the second one, I did two this morning, the Finding Adam live streams that I found Adam. Boy, was that weird and awkward and kind of not productive. I said, that it's football season and I wanted to get to Bullock's like an hour early and make sure I was set up and ready to start if Thursday night football. That guy using the exit lane as a passing lane, classy. At least he's exiting. I was going to watch for the assholes that do that and then decide they're going to cut you off at the last second, like it's an extra passing lane over there. I'm not paying attention to where I'm at. Okay, Camelback's the next exit. This is Indian School. I said I wanted to make a point to start right after Thursday night football, and I'm getting there more or less on time. As long as I get there at about 8, I can get myself started. But I didn't give myself any time to stop and get some food on my way. Didn't even give myself time to locate my headphones. I have no idea. Well, I'm the asshole in the exit lane who's not exiting. I didn't even locate my headphones. I'm not sure if they're in the car or they're at home. I have no idea where my headphones are right at this moment in time. I remember putting them in a bag. I don't know if that bag is in the car or that bag is at home. I didn't sharpen any pencils. I do know I got a decent amount of pencils, and I got spare batteries, so I'm good on that end. I'm down to only 4 books. One of my books kind of fell apart, so I've been meaning to try to find the time during the week to put together a new karaoke book, and I haven't done that. That's something I should really do. Still mad at myself I didn't make the time to ship my eBay order. Of course, part of that I'm struggling with is that I typically don't wake up until around 5 p.m. And it used to be, you know, when I had an eBay order during the week, that I'd take off at about 6 o'clock, head to the post office, ship it, and then drive to Amazon from the post office. But now the post office closes at 5:30, so that's kind of screwed me for doing that. I should at least write the person, you know, finding they haven't even canceled their order already. I haven't been checking my email, but yeah, I should really write the person with the Laserdisc and apologize. Wow, more DPS for people pulled over. I guess they're finally enforcing the traffic laws and speed limits on the freeway. About time. Wow, there's no bum here begging with a sign. That's unusual. Although I see a lot of trash on the left behind by the bums that loiter around here. I guess it's really hard to pick up your trash when you're strung out on fentanyl. Anyway, yeah, I really should have emailed that person. I'm going to actually try to do that during the show if I'm not too overly overwhelmed with running the show. Just to let them know, hey, sorry for the delay in shipping your order. I'm working 2 jobs, some extra hours, and they cut the hours of the post office. So, which is mostly true. I think extra hours I got to get on my Amazon A to Z app and manage my PTO and my VTO. So as I mentioned yesterday, there's insane traffic heading to work. I left earlier than normal. Like I want to say I left at about 6:15, and it was just wall-to-wall traffic on the I-10 all the way, which is weird because I mean I've had times where I've left at like damn near 6:40 and made it to work on time. But yeah, I left like quarter after. Oh, there's some person walking in that place where nobody's supposed to walk with a backpack. At least he's not flying a sign though. I don't know. I'm certainly one for taking unorthodox shortcuts when I'm walking, but that's one I wouldn't do. It's still functionally freeway right there. There's not supposed to be any pedestrians there. There's even a sign right there that says no pedestrians. Yeah, I got the green light, dude. Pay attention. Guy was gonna walk right in front of me. Give it 0 fucks. Sorry this has been so not cohesive. Wanted to get my thoughts out, and I didn't really get much of anything out. I just rambled on the way to the voice in my head is saying on my way to Castaways. No, I'm on my way to Bullock's. God, it is going to be one of those days. I need to get my focus. I think I'm going to have him hit me with some energy drink as soon as I get in the building here. It's like a decent amount of cars here. I'd imagine they're mostly here for Thursday night football. Where to park? Is that a spot? Yes, it is. I'll park myself over here. That way I'm closer to the exit door when I leave in the middle of the night. So yeah, I don't know where the hell my headphones are. Should look for them before I head in. I took one of my coworkers home, not yesterday, but the day before, and so I moved a bunch of crap to the back seat. Now, I don't see him back here. I must have, as it goes dark in the car. I must have left him at home. Oh well, that's fine. I got more than enough work to do. I'm just shuffling files around to not have to worry about listening to stuff. I do need to get more music worked on tomorrow, though. It just kills me that I only got 2 songs added for karaoke last week. But as you saw in last week's videos, I was just overwhelmed dealing with my overheating car, which hasn't overheated since. I still haven't had a chance to get it to Rob. I only briefly talked with him about it, and he's like, "Hey, get it by in the morning." But I don't know. I've just been really hyper-focused on Amazon, which I'm fucking that up too. Yeah, I've had a couple incidents on the forklift already. I was trying to talk about it at the end of my last live stream, but I just kept getting comments popping up asking about Adam and talking about Adam, who's a lot more interesting than I am. So anyway, I ain't got time to talk about it now. But I don't know. Hopefully he's all right. Everything's all right with the car. I'm still trying to not run the air much and keep an eye on my temperature gauge. Anyway, I gotta go inside. I got a karaoke show to do. Thanks for coming with me on the drive. Sorry I'm not making much sense today.